budget bets. Here's how we did last week. Welcome back, low rollers, to Low Budget Bets. I'm Ray.
And I'm Dean.
We'll get you some, hopefully some winners for Week 16, considering we went 1-6 last week. Our worst week ever.
Stinky.
So, here we go.
All right, moving on to game number 1. We have the professional football team that resides in Washington at the Philadelphia Eagles, who are 3-point favorites. Ray, how does it feel being a lifelong Cleveland Browns fan?
It's terrible.
Is it?
Yeah, let's just talk about this game instead.
All right, then the game. Well, why don't you break that one down?
Not talk about the Browns. Well, Washington seems to be on a roll like they haven't been on in years. Maybe Kirk Cousins really is the future of the franchise, but Dean has a premonition about this game that he would like to share with you low rollers. Excuse me. Dean, go ahead.
I just have a feeling that Kirk Cousins is going to get injured this week, and we're going to end up seeing RG3. We haven't heard a single thing from RG3 since the preseason, and I just have a feeling this is the week it happens.
So you think RG3 is going to come in,
play, and do well? I believe it. I don't know why. I don't know where it's coming from. It's the psychic side in me.
So we're going to have some garbage made up.
Yeah.
Well, not really made up, but just controversy.
Oh, yeah, we're going to hear from RG3's dad throughout the weekend. RG2.
Oh, jeez.
It's going to be great.
I can't wait.
Well, I know you can't.
Thanks for that, Dean. Anyway, we're going to take the professional football team from Washington and the points. Game number 2, we got the Dallas Cowboys traveling to Buffalo to take on the Bills. The over-under in the game is 43 points. Dean.
Yes.
Who are you going to root for next year when the Rams are in L.A.?
How about the Browns? No. Seriously, I do actually plan on giving up all allegiances to the St. Louis Rams and going ahead, since I'm here in Arizona, throwing my support. I'm going to go ahead and climb on the bandwagon to the Arizona Cardinals.
All right. Anyway. So, Dallas at Buffalo, over
Dallas
43.
at Buffalo, 43 over under. Dallas can't score. They're 30th in the league in points scoring average at 17.6 a game, and that's even with a few where Tony Romo started. Buffalo will be up early and look to run the ball with Shady McCoy and Tyrod Taylor and let their defense dominate Kellen Moore. That's why I say we're going to play the under on the 43 points. All right, moving on to game number 3, we've got the San Francisco 49ers at the Detroit Lions with an over-under of 43 points. Ray, how does it feel being born with both male and female genitalia?
They can't call it masturbation.
Wow, that was definitely more information than I wanted to know. So why don't you just tell us about this game here?
Stick to football.
Yeah, let's do that.
The last game the Lions played in, 62 points were scored. Jim Bob Cooter, which is kind of what I call my stuff down there.
Which part?
Both.
Oh,
together.
okay. They're both Jim Bob and then the Cooter.
Yes.
Hey, that makes sense.
Right.
All right.
Jim Bob Cooter's offensive genius is rubbing off on Detroit's underperforming talent. The Lions' defense will sell a wet paper bag, that will be scored on at any time. Proof of this will be Blaine Gabbert converting on third downs, converting in the red zone, and tossing for 300 yards. Yes, Blaine Gabbert's going to do all that. The over-under is 43. Play the over.
Quick question. Do you think with Detroit's defensive problems, if Jim Bob Cooter has a brother, maybe like a Billy Bob Cooter, wouldn't that be the perfect offensive defensive coordinator? Jim Bob Cooter and Billy Bob Cooter?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, I think so.
Let's get him signed up wherever he's at.
Let's do it.
All right.
All right.
Game number 4, we got the New England Patriots, who are 3-point favorites, traveling to New Jersey to take on the New York Jets, which doesn't make sense.
No.
Dean Four-Take Martin, why don't you tell us all about this one?
Yeah, see, if you guys would have been watching the 3 other takes before this, it pretty much sucked. The Patriots will still want to win this game to clinch home field advantage throughout the AFC playoffs. The Jets will be trying their damnedest to get a W over New England and get their 10th win of the season. But we all know it isn't going to happen. With his thoughts on the game, we'd like to welcome back longtime friend of the show, the greatest coach of all time, Mr. Bill Belichick.
This is a game we really need, so we're going to practice all week, and then come game time, I'm going to coach, the players are going to play, and we're going to win. That's that.
Wow. Thanks again for the inspirational voicemail, Bill. That says it all. The Patriots will cover the 3 points. All right, moving on to game number 5. We've got the Pittsburgh Steelers, who are 10-point favorites, at the Baltimore Ravens. Now, Ray doesn't want to get off on a rant here, but I got a feeling he's going to. Ray, take it away.
Well, as a Browns fan, you know how much I love these two teams, the Steelers and Ravens.
Oh, yeah.
Getting into it, Baltimore's one of the worst teams in the league right now. Doesn't matter who starts at QB for them. It isn't going to be the overrated, overpaid, over-eyebrowed Joe. There is no way in hell I'm actually elite Flacco. The Steelers, of course, control their own destiny, having the 6th seed in the AFC playoffs right now. All they need to do is win. Then the fans can all break out their stupid, terrible towels and wave them around proudly after making the playoffs again, and then promptly hang themselves with them for all I care. Yes, it's time for those annoying fans. It's time for people to act like Mike Tomlin's a great coach. The Rooney family are the classiest owners who only draft or sign high-character guys like Big Ben, who you guys will remember. He likes to sex up girls in bathtubs. Unconscious. They're unconscious on top of that. Hines Ward, who only hits you hard when you aren't looking, and has a big grin on his face about it. James Harrison, who hits QBs 3 seconds after release and then cries to the NFL about how he can't afford his bills after getting fined all those times over the years. Troy Polamalu, who's never able to finish it down in his entire career without leaving his feet, oftentimes drilling people in the head with helmet-to-helmet contact. You know, I can't understand why concussions were the major contributing factor to his retirement. Just mind-boggling.
I can't figure it out.
And then you got the offensive coordinator Todd Haley, who's a complete jerk-off. The guy agrees to pay some guy thousands of dollars to watch his dogs, which is just bizarre as it is, and then doesn't pay him on top of that. Then he signs deals on houses, doesn't pay the deal on the house, and then he runs away with all the appliances from the house and gets sued from that. He's just a jerk to his players and the media. Can't wait for the Dolphins to sign him so he can make more faces like this one. Yeah, all classy individuals. By the way, Pittsburgh has a population of 305,841. How do they have so many fans? It's a pretty small city. They wouldn't happen to be bandwagon fans, would they?
You feel better after all of that?
No!
Oh.
I'm going to go get a drink. The Steelers will cover the 10 points.
There you go. Well, that left my friend Ray there all winded.
Yeah.
Well, that'll do it for this week 16 edition of Low Budget Bets. I'd like to take this time real quick to wish everybody a happy and safe and Merry Christmas. And we'll see you here next week for week 17 of Low Budget Bets. Till then, I'm Dean.
I'm Ray.
And we'll see you next week on Low Budget Bets. Bye.
Bye.